then I have left the timestamps to each of these topics in the description box below, so you can just skip to the topic that you're interested in. Now, before changing any settings in OBS Studio, I would always recommend you to create a new profile. This is just very handy. In case you don't like the new settings, you can just go back to your old settings and don't have to kind of figure out what you had before. So go to Profile, New, and create a new profile. So let's jump right into the settings. The first thing you want to change is in the Video tab, you have Base and Output Resolution. Now, base resolution represents your current monitor, so I'm using a 1080p monitor, and output resolution is what the viewers on Twitch are actually going to see. And you should always do the downscaling here, guys. Don't do it later in the output tab, because here we're going to use the GPU and not the CPU, which is just a lot better because you have more performance for the games that you're playing. So if you want to do any downscaling, obviously you can just set this to 1080 here. Then you should do it here. And I would actually recommend you to do a bit of downscaling. Don't do 720p actually. If you have somewhat decent upload, I would always go with this one here, the 1440 x 810. Use the best possible downscaling filter because that just gives you the better looking quality on Twitch, and 60 FPS, which is basically 59.94. Now, before going into any of the other settings, we have to find out what our upload speed is. And the best method to do so is to use the Twitch bandwidth test tool. So you can find this under this link that I'm linking in the description box below. Download this tool, execute this tool, and if you have any problems with running the Twitch bandwidth tester, just run this one here and it just fix any problems that you might have with it. Click on Get Key, which will redirect you on Twitch to where you can actually find your stream key. Click on Show Key, click on I understand, and copy the key. Paste it in here. Use the automatic OBS window size and use a short test duration. You can go with 30 seconds if you want to, or even longer tests, but I found that the difference in actually going with a long test is negligible and you don't really gain anything from this. But what you should do is actually choosing the right region. So I'm based in Europe, so I'm gonna deselect this one here because otherwise the test is gonna take forever. I'm gonna click on Start. And what this basically does is it tests the connection to each of the Twitch servers. So it tests your maximum possible connection to the server, it tests your ping, and finally it will give you an estimate of the quality that you can expect from using this server. Now, interestingly enough, representing the matchmaking experience, choosing a Polish server gives you a 0 quality. No, of course, I'm just kidding. You should obviously go with a low ping and a high quality, so you're going to choose Frankfurt.
По идее должно быть нормально. Должно по идее нормально. По идее должно быть нормально. Должно по идее нормально. Алло. По идее должно быть нормально. Должно по идее нормально. Алло. По идее должно быть нормально. Алло. По идее должно быть нормально. По идее нормально. Алло. По идее должно быть нормально. По идее нормально. Алло. По идее должно быть нормально. По идее нормально. Алло. По идее должно быть нормально. По идее нормально. Алло. По идее должно быть нормально. По идее нормально. Алло. По идее должно быть нормально. По идее нормально. Алло. По идее должно быть нормально. По идее нормально. По Что-то настроил, так хуй поймешь, что. Так, давайте еще раз, наверное, попробуем настроить это все. Так, что за хуета, блядь? Так, settings аудио. Вот тут вот, наверное. None. Так. Apply. Так, здорово, ребята, кто меня слышит? Или вообще слышат меня кто? Отпишите, пожалуйста, в чате. Слышит меня кто? Алло. 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 Отпишите, пожалуйста, в чате. Настроечки делаем, блин. Ну, если это... Алло. Алло. Слышит, что меня нет? Нихуя никто не слышит. Тулс. Нет. Так, нормально.